Hello, I'm Jeremy Wells and welcome to what feels like week 32 of the ACC's Champagne Rugby World Cup special. Coming up, we predict the result of the All Blacks versus Ireland quarter-final match. Will the Kiwis stew the Irish, or in the words of Matt Heath, will the Irish spud fuck the All Blacks? We head back onto the streets to reward Kiwis who are backing Kiwi, and of course we'll be heading into the world of rugby's leading social media platform, the social media testicle, with former Sky Sports commentator and now Spark Sport and TVNZ commentator Scotty J. Stevenson.
Yes, that's right, I'm here again, but I cannot believe this show is still going.
But first up, let's discuss the much anticipated quarter-final between the All Blacks and the red-headed, skin-like milk and one of the most impressive drinking nations in recorded history of mankind, with our semi-expert rugby analysis panel ACC and Hauriki head G Lane and animal facts expert Matt Heath.
Thanks, Jeremy. Great to be here. Can I just take a second to celebrate our entry into the quarterfinals by reviewing our pool play simulator, which predicted the results of 69% accuracy. No, 69.
That figure is not at all accurate, but naturally you've tried to slip in some kind of 14-year-old sex joke, so I will actually allow that.
That's right, Jeremy, 100% correct. As you can see by our highly accurate animation, we indeed predicted almost all of these results.
That's right. If we can look at that, apart from that one.
But really, who was going to predict that? Not even Stephen Hawkins could have predicted that one.
No, he's dead as well.
Hate him.
Or that
Stephen
one. We didn't get that one either.
We didn't get that one either.
Yeah.
So once again, I've allowed you two, sorry excuses for Cliff and Norm, to suck up airtime with some of the biggest bunch of insane ramblings that even Radio Ron would be proud of. So let's get things back on track with this week's match winner predictor.
Yes, that's correct. Well, after the last game was a complete washout, our full-scale bunga party, sex party predictor was a little bit off, bit of a fizzer, or probably more jizzer, G-Lane, right. Given the substance that was on.
That's right, Matt Heath. After that total jizzer,
yes,
it's time to get back to basics.
Jizzer.
We have representatives both from Ireland and New Zealand, all set to go in an international beer drinking competition.
Ooh, right. Should we come back to this one? I'm not sure we can get. We can't probably have children drinking pints. Yeah, probably
they can't.
No, they can't be running.
Might have to come.
Drink, are they?
Might have to come back to that match winner predictor. Anything you can throw to Jeremy while we sort this?
Someone get the
situation
kids out of there.
Still baffles me as to how you two managed to even take your first breath when you were born into this world. Anyway, let's get things back on track with former Sky Sports commentator, now Spark Sport and TVNZ commentator Scotty J. Stevenson with your questions in the social media testicle.
Reluctant greetings again, gentlemen. This from Just the Way It Is. Hey guys, loving the show. When the All Blacks win the World Cup, can we have the parade down Remuera Road so I don't have to cross over Broadway to enjoy the festivities?
Great question.
Good question.
Great question. And given the context around the assumption of winning, it's probably a great opportunity for me to introduce a new segment, if you don't mind, gentlemen. I mean, given the amount of credibility that I've gained since wearing this rugby credibility beanie at the start of the World Cup, I'd like to take you both through a simulation I've developed. So I've got these here, these labyrinth type crystal balls, and I'm able to look into the future, okay? So you see what I'm doing here?
They look more like sex balls, Chinese balls, the ones that you insert up into your...
No, they're labyrinth type balls. These are labyrinth type balls.
No,
stay with me. Stay with me.
They are sex balls.
Stay with me.
G-Lane.
It's not crystal balls.
No. Okay, I'm going to look into the future with these crystal balls. Now, this is what New Zealand will look like if we lose on Saturday night.
No.
And this, hang on, I'll just reset the crystal balls.
Oh. Why are they on a string?
And this is what New Zealand will look like if we win, right here.
Okay.
This is the worst. This is a low. There have been some lows, but this one is a new low. I actually would have preferred if you actually inserted those up into your vagina.
Can you just dishwash those?
Yeah, no, they are. They're dishwasher proof.
Just asking for a friend. So you
Yeah.
just run them. Someone's used them through the dishwasher.
Yeah,
and
well,
then you go again.
they're just in the palm of your hand,
Yeah,
so
right.
they shouldn't be that dirty.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to hit the streets of New Zealand with Kiwi Bank to find out if indeed Kiwis are really backing Kiwi, or are they unintentionally backing the Aussies?
Thanks, Jerry. Still unsure where to put my hands without a microphone, so I'll just Philip Leishman it. Did you know over 3 million Kiwis, shockingly, aren't backing Kiwi and unintentionally backing Australia? So let's go find out who is actually backing Kiwi. Are you backing Kiwi? Of course. Okay, I need you to prove it. I'll give you $500 cash. All I need you to do is just get your wallets out and show me your cards. Unfortunately, that's Australia. You're unintentionally backing Australia. Red card. Red card. Australia. Yo! Kiwi Bank. Backing Kiwi. Well done.
Shit hot.
$500. Kiwi's backing Kiwi.
Great stuff again from you there, G Lane. It's quite good.
Thanks.
Hey, can I just come in here with just a look around the legitimacy of this Rugby World Cup? I think it's worth talking about with the results washed out with the weather events and how that's affecting how things go forward.
No, I'm going to have to stop you right there because it seems like we've got some developments in the match winner predictor.
Yes, seems like we have removed the potentially dangerous scenario of having children partake in a drinking race. We have some consenting adults here who have had a meal, are sober, and will not be driving this evening.
That's 100% correct, G Lane. We have a person of Irish descent, which is 80% of New Zealanders, and we have a person of New Zealand descent. In front of the Irish representative, we have a pint of classic New Zealand Steinlager original. Ooh, delicious. Nice. And in front of the Kiwi, a good old-fashioned Guinness. First to finish, we'll determine the result on Saturday.
Excellent. And here we go. And they're off. Oh,
whoa.
Okay, Irishman's done that quite quickly, and a female too, which is interesting that she's managed to biff that so quickly. And the Kiwi seems to be struggling a little bit.
Yeah, really chewing through that one, the Kiwi.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure he's going to finish that. I mean, it is.
No, anyway,
Guinness,
well,
which is pretty disgusting. That's pretty disappointing for New Zealand.
Pretty comprehensive then. Ireland to win. Ireland to win.
I actually would have quite liked to have seen the kids drinking, to be honest. At least it would have been entertaining and would have potentially ended this segment once and for all. That's all we've got time for this week on Champagne Rugby. As always, we'll leave you with our closing segment, how good it is to be Kiwi. See you later.
This week, it's bloody great to be a Kiwi. It was a Kiwi 1-2 at the great race in the heart of Bougainville, Bathurst, with Scotty J. McLaughlin in the Giz pounding the Aussies into submission to take out the Bathurst 1000. And to show his delight at this lovely Kiwi double, this is what Michael Cheika had to say at his latest press conference.
I don't know every directive. I don't know if that's illegal or not.
Oh, thanks, mate. Then he finished off with this.
I don't know anymore. I don't know the rules anymore. Honestly, don't know the rules anymore.
Ah, thanks, Mikey C. You're a great Australian.
Would you
You stick them in your ass.
You stick them in your ass.
ass.